Yo, what's up my sexy viewers? It's Paul, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a post-narration of a battle I had on stream. And coincidentally enough, I just got done ending a stream about, well, 20 minutes ago, because this is probably like my 12th take on this post-narration. But if you want to follow me on Twitch, there should be a link in the description, and fun times were had there. So yeah, I had this battle on stream, and you'll find out the reason why I picked this battle is because this guy was using the Seismitoad and Vileplume core, which is pretty rampant in NU. And he's also using pretty much the four most common Pokemon in NU, being Cryogonal for the Freeze Dry, you know, and it has good special defense, Seismitoad, Feraligatr, and Vileplume. I don't think Feraligatr should be NU, but, you know, whatever, it's in there. I gotta deal with it, unfortunately. And the start of this team, the center of this team is Murkrow here, who is fully physically defensive with EV Life, and you'll get to see him shine in the battle. And also Slacking, I haven't used Slacking since last generation NU, so I was like, why haven't I used him yet? Why? So yeah, I'm using him, Choice Scarf with Retaliate, because yeah, this is good. So let's go into the battle. He's going to lead off with Seismitoad as I lead off with Murkrow. And I'm like, I don't want to stay in here. So I go out into Ludicolo because it can take, you know, Earth Powers, Earthquakes, basically any hit from Seismitoad except for Sludge Whip. So now he's going to switch out as I predict that, and I go for a substitute because this is a modest HP invested Ludicolo. Max HP, max special attack. So he switches into Vileplume, which is the right play. I go for Ice Beam, which ends up 2-hit KOing it, as he goes for the Sludge Bomb, which obviously breaks my sub. So now he's in a bad spot because I'm faster, I can kill him. And yeah, so he switches out into Cryogonal as I go for the Scald because I knew he would switch out, and I knew he would switch out to Cryogonal, so I go for the Scald to get neutral damage, and I get the burn. So now I gotta switch out because Freeze Dry is the motherfucker. So I switch out into my Assault Vest Armaldo, take that fairly well, and the Life Orb burn is really stacking up on. He's gonna go for the Recover as I go for the Rapid Spin, which you probably predicted the Rapid Spin. I get a crit Rapid Spin, totally mattered. And so now he's going to go for HP, presumably Fire, as I just kill him off with a knockoff because, you know, knock off. He's going to switch in his Archeops, and I really have no use for Armaldo, so I'm just going to let him die to the Archeops as he goes for the Acrobatics. And I'm going to switch out into my Slacking, go for the Choice Scarf Retaliate. I know it's resisted, but I know it'll put him into defeatist range, which means his attacks won't be doing much against me. So it goes for Acrobatics, that does nothing. And for whatever stupid reason, I decide to stay in as he goes for a Power Punch, and now I switch in my Uxie because I knew it would resist it. And this is a specially defensive Uxie, not a physically defensive, contrary to the you know, popular usage. I knew I could survive a Sucker Punch because Uxie is just bulky as fuck, so I go for a U-turn. He gets a hit off on me, big hit. And so I switch out to Murkrow, the star of the show. So I go for the Prankster Feather Dance, lowers attack, as he's going to go for the Power Punch again. I'm like, I don't care, man. I'm going to go for Feather Dance again, because fuck you. And so then he goes for Return, which does absolutely nothing, 20%. So I knew I could roost it off later. So now we switch out into Slacking, because I knew Slacking could take a hit now that King of Scum was at -2. So I go for the Focus Punch, knowing that he would switch out. And unfortunately, he switches down to Vileplume, but I don't care. I'm using Focus Punch Slacking. And unfortunately, I also get poisoned because of the Effect Spore. So now, I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch out. I'm not going to be stupid this time. Switch out into Electivire, because I know Electivire can take any special hit, and I could bluff the Vital Spirit, which I don't have, for whatever reason. And this is a Specs Electivire, so he switches out, goes into Seismitoad, predicting the Electric type attack, but I actually go for the Psychic. And so, physically defensive Vileplume, specially defensive Seismitoad, I'm going to switch out into my Ludicolo yet again. As he goes for the Earth Power, and he gets a special defense job, which is unfortunate, but now I'm like, I'm not playing game. I'm going to go straight for the Giga Drain, because fuck you. As he goes for the Toxic, I kill him.
Kill him! Oh, kill him!
Because, you know, modest Ludicolo with Giga Drain pretty much kills all grass types. I mean, water types. Especially Seismitoad. And now he goes into Archeops, and I'm just gonna pretty much sack Uxie because I have like no reason to keep him. So he goes for the Roost, which is pretty uncommon, but it works for him. He goes for the Acrobatics, I survive on 2%. I go for the Heal Bell so I could get rid of the status on my Slacking and Ludicolo. as he goes to the acrobatics again, and that kills him. So now I'm going to switch on to Slacking for the Choice Scarf Retaliate, since last time it did exactly 75%, so I was pretty sure I could kill it in one hit. So he switches in his Vileplume, that does a lot of damage, doesn't kill it unfortunately. So now I'm going to switch on to Electivire as he goes for the Moonlight again. And guess what? I'm just going to go for another Psychic, because I have no reason not to go. Nothing resists it. So he goes into his, presumably, Assault Vest Kangaskhan. I get a crit and a special defense drop, but I still don't want to stay in, because I knew it wouldn't kill. So I'm going to go back down to Murkrow as he goes for another Power Punch, get his attack up, but again, I'm just going to go for Feather Dance. Not going to give a fuck. He goes for Thunder Punch, even being super effective, does nothing. So now I'm going to go for the Roost, and he's going to go for Thunder Punch again. He's going to do absolutely nothing. And so now I'm going to switch out, pretty confident, whatever he's going to do. Goes into, he goes for Thunder Punch again, and I get the special, the Motor Drive boost. And so now I'm faster than everything, and I can T-Bolt everything to death since this is a Spec. So he goes for the Sucker Punch, does a little bit of damage, but I kill him off. So now he switches into his Archeops. I kill that because I'm fast. I'm fast. And now he forfeits. Yes! The forfeits winner right here. Fuck you. Fuck you, Katy Perry is back. But I also love it. I love the forfeits. I love it when they forfeit. It just makes me feel so good knowing that they are basically just a bunch of pusses and I outplayed them. So winner right here. I defeated the Seismitude Vileplume Core. I won the game. He forfeited. It was low on the ladder, but you know what? I defeated the Seismitude Vileplume Core. I'm happy. He didn't get to use for Alligator, but I wouldn't care because I have Feather Dance Prankster Murkrow. So yeah, that is the end of the battle, and I am not going to say just yet the end of the video because the few times I did go through the entire narration of this, I said the end of the video probably about 3 times before I actually ended the video. But, yep. Hopefully more post narrations in the future. Maybe I'll actually do a commentary like on a topic. Let me know if you won't let that interest you. I plan on doing it. That's the whole reason I pretty much started YouTube, was to do, commentaries on topics. But I have yet to do that. So now I'm finally going to end the video. Not going to say it again. Not going to repeat myself. Ending the video. I just repeated myself. Later, guys.